Thank you for riding with me once again. So let's say you want to be a part of the herd, but not the same herd as everyone else that runs in herds. Let's say you want to hang on to a little of your American heritage. You want a powerful motor, but you don't want a dangerously heavy bike. You also don't want something too weird. Well, the Indian Chief line might be just the thing. In this case, the 2024 Indian Sport Chief, this one in the beautiful smoky quartz metallic pearl. I like it.
Oh, I'm pressing the power button. What's going on here? Okay, power's on.
Okay, what do you got going on so far?
Still powering up.
That's awesome. It's probably in gear.
So they won't start in first gear?
Right.
Ah, interesting.
Power, start.
Okay.
This menu button, I call it a menu button. You've got to let the screen load up here a little bit. A lot of technology in that little screen. That menu button right there, you got to bring up this screen. This screen allows
So we're in
you to change.
standard ride mode right now, which is good enough.
But I want to show you how to change it.
Okay.
So to close the throttle, you take your hand off the throttle.
Right.
You hit that menu button, you tap sport, then you roll back on your throttle. I always encourage people to start out in standard.
Just
but
get a
please
feel
take
for
a
it.
second to try the sport mode so you can feel how aggressive this is. Okay.
Okay.
Group ride. When you're ready to go, we'll line you up.
Okay. Mirror, mirror. Front brake. Rear brake. Tight. And I'm laying over the tank practically. These bars. Who puts these bars on there? Posture is kind of ridiculous.
As I've said before, I'm never a fan of drag bars, cafe bars, or whatever lays me over the gas tank. This style of Chief is the Sport though, and Sport usually means aggressive riding ergonomics with all excess weight removed. On a cruiser, dem's fightin' words. Cruisers by nature are heavy, even the air-cooled ones. This one, as stripped as it is, starts at 665 pounds. That's without fluids. I'm not giving metric specs in this review. It's an American machine. It's ours. Sorry, you'll have to convert. The Sport features a shorty fairing with a 6.5-inch windshield, just barely enough to keep the wind off your gut, but it looks cool. Because it is a Sport, it has mid-controls. Not only does this help you steer with the pegs, but gives you better lean angle at 29.5 degrees, a degree more than the standard Chief. It also has a slightly shorter trail, but a longer wheelbase of 64.6 inches. I have accidentally dragged my heel in fast turns on forward control bikes, including on my latest purchase, a bike with 3 massive cylinders larger than those in a Dodge Viper, but that's another story. The engine is the Thunderstroke 116 cubic inch, featuring only about 80 horsepower, which may be why you can't find the number on the website. Cycle World got 73.7 on the dyno at 4,450 RPMs. The torque is the goal on American cruisers, though. It's the power you feel when you leave that light that just turned green. And the Thunderstroke 116 features 120 foot-pounds, or, as dynoed, 105.2 to the rear wheel. That is not bad for an air-cooled engine with push rods. Was it made for flat tracking? I don't actually know anyone that flat track races anymore, but it will still be one of the most nimble-looking bikes at the bar. The seat is a hard solo seat, presumably for sport riding reasons. It is only 27 inches high, so nearly anyone can throw a leg over it. The rear suspension is a pair of Fox shocks with reservoirs, but the front is non-adjustable inverse KYB forks. Come on, Indian, for $20K, these should be fully adjustable. Even CF Moto out of China gives their bikes full adjustability. I've always loved the fact that Indian puts real grips on their bars, unlike that other American company that uses unribbed rubber for no one's pleasure. The Chief line features a wet clutch, much easier to pull back than that of the other brand, and that means less broken clutch cables. The 4-inch TFT display can be unlocked for GPS and Bluetooth. For how much extra, you tell me in the comments. My riding impressions are that it's a great bike for city use, but I wouldn't ride one across the country. I'm just too old for this. I like to ride for hours, and I like to be comfortable. Fortunately, Indian has better bikes for that purpose. Maybe you should subscribe so you don't miss out on those. And thanks for watching this brief video.